You ever been so down in a situation where you felt suffocated? It seemed like you were being swallowed. A circumstance where it seemed like you just couldn't catch your breath. Long seasons of unemployment or underemployment. Stretches in a relationship that you couldn't shake, but each day it seems like you're losing your sense of yourself and you're being swallowed. Or a grief that has taken you to darker places than you had imagined for longer than you could stand. Ever had the sense that you were being swallowed? I've shared this before, but I'll share it here. Before Lisa and I were married, I had a good bit of credit card debt, mostly from some foolish financial decisions. But I knew that I wanted to change. I wanted to change for myself. So I began taking steps to right the financial ship. But it was hard. It was just really deflating at spots. And early on, I was trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to give. I'm trying to live on a budget. But I still kind of felt stuck in the mud. So I said, I'm going to go see a credit counselor. I saw one of the, an ad came to me or what have you. So I sat down. So I'll go over to him, set a meeting, go and sit down, and I lay out sort of my money situation with them. And I'll never forget, the lady I was looking at, I'm sitting down, it's Marin County, California, and she looks at me and she says, "You don't make enough money. We really can't help you." And I thought, oh, man, when the folks that are supposed to help you can't find a way to help you, you really messed up. Now, I'm not saying that this was the Lord, but this is what I did because they weren't checking anything. I just said, "Oh, well, you have my income wrong," and I might have told a lie and just changed my income so that I could get these people to help me. But I left thinking, man, I'm being swallowed up. I'm being covered up and engulfed. Felt like the raging waters were about to sweep me away. Second thing that stands out about verses 2 through 6 is that they echo the Exodus story. What the Psalm of Ascent is attempting to call to mind in the hearers and the singers is the moment when God saved Israel from enslavement in Egypt. Though the soldiers chased them, though the rage of Pharaoh was hot against them, though the Red Sea was in front of them and violent death at their backs, God made a way. Psalm 124 is a psalm recounting the salvation event in the life of Israel. When God liberated the people from slavery and freed them from their captors and saved them from a watery pit, the psalmist is reminding the people of God that God ultimately saves, not just partially but fully. We weren't simply freed from the fowler's net, but the psalmist says that the fowler's net was broken. And in this way, the psalmist points us to Jesus, the one who defeated all of our enemies, who frees us from all of the pits and traps and rescues us from all of the hardships that we may face. Though we don't get to pick the shape of our rescue, we are invited to remember the times when God has been our rescue. We too are invited to remember the God of our salvation, ultimately in Jesus, and in each moment of our lives.